It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and our focus is on the 2021 receiving Triple Crown winner, Cooper Kupp. He's been a target machine each week, 5th in the league in receptions. It's the Rams and the Raiders under the lights on Thursday night.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at the Raiders in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where it can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now an injury timeout, and that is Davante Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. The Raiders at 7-5 now in the year. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
A first down run with Jacobs won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard, but that's about all, and it's 2nd down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see. Coot, coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Same target, it's Jacobs again. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Carr to throw again. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Carr now to throw. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there, just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title.
A seasoned veteran, we're seeing more chapters being added in Stafford's decorated career. Secured a Super Bowl ring, remains a respected leader, and his stats, they're better than ever. Now we just continue to watch him climb the ranks of the NFL's all-time passing leaders.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Stafford now to throw. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Again, it's Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now a first down throw. Stafford connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw. Stafford. His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Here's Carr to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. To throw his Carr. Throwing left side, it's complete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Stafford. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 1 quarter remains here on this Thursday night match. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. This is Brown going up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now Carr throwing on second down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. Carr going to throw. Steps away. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
An inside give, Brown. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Clinton Brown with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, Stafford here. Looking sideline, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They give it to Brown. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Right back to Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Carr. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be fourth down. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. He hit his first, now this from 43. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Rams ready to go on offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
It's now second and 10 at the 25.
Second and 10, Stafford again. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On first down at Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Stafford looks to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Tyler Higbee. Incomplete. Sets up fourth down.
Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Las Vegas, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.